Hello and welcome back to the show. I'm in Gibson Studios with Beth Rowley. How are you doing?
Hello, hi.
How have you been?
I'm really good. I'm hot. It's boiling.
It is rather warm in here. I apologise. Not that it's my fault, but
No.
it's
very hot in here.
It is. But you have released a new EP called Wretched Body.
Yes.
Which is out now, of course. What are your inspirations behind the EP?
I guess I love old blues music, old gospel music, soul. Definitely a lot of that old stuff on there. But hopefully, some new influences as well.
Yeah. So, in terms of songwriting, what are the songs about?
I guess I had an album out maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I've been working on new material for definitely the last 2 years. So it's been a long time coming, this new album. I decided to do 3 EPs, and I guess songwriting wise, it's a mixture. It's definitely about the last few years, my experience with the label, with relationships, with all sorts of things. I love writing different styles, prayers and old hymns, and exploring the different types of songs as well.
Yeah. So just kind of stuff that's happened throughout your life within the past 5 years or so.
Yeah.
It's great because you've been on a journey as such, because you were a Brit nominated for a Brit Award in 2008. How did that feel to be nominated for an award? Although you didn't quite win, you still had you were still nominated for one, so that still must have been a great feeling.
Yeah, it was cool. It was awesome, actually. I was in America, actually, at the time with my sister. I think we were in Memphis, and it was pretty amazing getting the call from my manager and saying, yeah, you've been nominated for a Brit Award. But that was a long time ago, It's really funny talking about it because it seems so long ago, But I'm really happy that I took some time just to write new material. I'm pretty much as happy as I've ever been with the music that I've made, and just pretty excited to get out there and release it.
Show what you've been doing.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'm not a musician, so I have no idea what it's like to win anything music-wise or in life, to be honest. I've never really won anything before. So to be nominated for something like that must be I'd be you know what, I'm going to go crazy. Even if I don't win, I'm going to go, you know what, yeah, let's go crazy.
It was cool. It was a pretty fun experience. The whole thing was going to the awards and I met Tom Jones and...
Met Tom Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dermot O'Leary and, really, they were nice, Tom Jones especially, I've been listening to his music for, not so much recently, but when I was younger, I was huge fan. So yeah, it was nice. It was a cool experience. Definitely.
So just to meet your childhood, not necessarily hero, but someone who was there throughout the childhood,
he's
even
real.
though in person. Yeah, obviously he's real. I mean, it doesn't exist. It's just a made-up person.
Yeah.
But musical influence-wise, who inspires you musically, and who did you aspire to be in your childhood?
When I was younger, I used to listen to lots of Aretha Franklin and Emmylou Harris, Karen Carpenter. I used to listen, her voice was, I used to try and emulate her voice, she was awesome. But yeah, growing up, there was all sorts of old blues music, Lead Belly and Hank Williams, proper old blues, Mahalia Jackson, gospel music. So it's been quite a varied mixture, but I don't know. I guess over time, you just find your own style,
Yeah. So you kind of just pick stuff up as you've gone along and just kind of, let's create something unique and crazily epic and all that kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite cool. You're playing 2 gigs this month in London and in Bristol.
Yeah.
But what else does 2013 have in store for you?
I'm going to be releasing 2 more EPs. So This first one is the first one of 3, and there's going to be gigs in between each one. So the next one's going to be in September, with more gigs in August actually. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be busy. Lots of EP releases and gigs. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't gigged for a long time. So
in terms of the EPs, you're doing 3. Are they kind of linked together or? So it kind of creates like a small mini album sort of thing.
Yeah, that's kind of the aim. Because I've had the songs written for quite a while, and they are like a body of work that I just decided to split, basically. Yeah. I guess just because I quite like the idea of doing something a bit different. It's it's quite nice just to give little bite sizes, followed by gigs. So the more people kind of hear about it and pick it up, they might lash on to like any one of the EPs. I just like it because it's a bit different,
Yeah. It's kind of a unique idea. I mean, do they all kind of link in terms of one EP will stop and then the next one will carry on from one where it left off, or? Yeah,
they're kind of so the first one is, I guess, a period of time, and then the second one is the next stage. So it is a bit like they follow on from each other.
Okay.
And also, like musically as well. I mean, they're going to be similar, but you can really hear. I've got quite a strong idea of how I want them all to sound. So
yeah, that's quite cool. That's kind of my idea that you've stolen. I've had it in my head for a long time, and and then you've come along and stolen it. I'm sure other people have used it before, but yeah, you stole my idea. But what would you say has been either the weirdest or craziest moment on or off stage?
Weirdest or craziest moment? Let me have a think. There's been some, a whole array of, I guess, like one of the best moments, which is, I guess, not crazy, although crazy in some kind of like surrealness. Got to sing with Burt Bacharach a few years ago at the Electric Plums, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
And it was pretty weird because beforehand, there was like Jamie Cullum and Adele. They were the other two people that were doing a slot with him. And we had to rehearse beforehand. I went to the hotel in London somewhere, I can't remember which one, but went to his hotel room, and it was just to have like a run through. He had like a keyboard set up, and his PA was there, and she went out to get coffee, so I was on my own in a hotel room with Burt Bacharach.
That's crazy.
And he was really nice. He was amazing, actually. He was like chatting to me. He was like showed me around his hotel. It was like a suite, like down a corridor. His bedroom had a 4-poster bed, and he was like, here's the mirror that I bang my head on like when I get up in the middle of the night. And he showed me like he went to take his vitamins, and he was like showing me all his different vitamins he was taking, and I was like, this is so weird. It
is. If I'd gone round someone's house, it's like, here's my bedroom, here's all my pills.
I made some joke, and I was like, wow, that's a big bed. We could all get on that bed. Well, hey. I thought it was funny. Just tumbleweed moment. Yeah. He just didn't comment on that.
He was thinking it as well, so...
I knew he was, yeah.
And if this is the hardest question ever in the world of questions, but if you could have any superpower, what would you have and why?
I always thought I'd like to fly. I mean, I know it's quite a simple one, but, to be able to fly would be pretty awesome. Or to be invisible.
Why?
Just so you can go places and not be seen, obviously.
Or to spy on people.
Sneak in, yeah, basically. We're trying to find a way to not say to spy on people. Yeah.
Isn't that the only reason why anyone will be invisible, to spy on people? I thought so.
Well, I don't know, it's just quite nice to be invisible for a moment, and know that no one's looking at you. Not that everyone's looking at me at all, but it's just quite nice to
or you could
be invisible.
Be doing a gig and you could stroll on invisible and then just click and then appear, and everyone will think it's like some kind of magic trick, and everyone will say, oh, it's the best appearance to a gig ever.
Exactly. There's a million cool things.
But mainly spying.
Yeah.
A massive thank you for taking the time out to let me interview you. And,
thank you.
And good luck with the gigs and the rest of the EP launches.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to meet you.
And you.